Imagine this. You wake up one morning and find out that your bank account is empty, your credit card is maxed out, your mortgage is overdue and your car is repossessed. This is a result of the credit crisis that is sweeping across the country and the world. In this video, we're going to tell you what is causing this crisis, how it is affecting people's health, and what you can do to protect yourself and your loved ones. First of all, what is this credit crisis? The credit crisis is a situation where many people and businesses are unable to repay their debts or borrow new money at affordable rates. This leads to a vicious cycle of defaults, bankruptcies, foreclosures, and reduced economic activity. Various factors such as a sudden rise in interest rates, a collapse in asset prices, a loss of confidence in the financial system, or a global pandemic can trigger a credit crisis. The current credit crisis that we are experiencing in 2023 is a result of a combination of these factors. As you may recall, in 2022, the Federal Reserve started to raise interest rates to combat inflation, which was caused by the massive stimulus spending during the COVID-19 pandemic. However, this also made it harder for many people and businesses to service their existing debts or refinance them at lower rates. At the same time, the global economy was hit by another wave of COVID-19 variants, which disrupted supply chains, increased energy prices, and reduced consumer demand. This led to a sharp decline in asset prices, especially in the stock market and the housing market. Many people who had invested their savings or borrowed money to buy these assets saw their net worth evaporate overnight. Many businesses that relied on these assets as collateral or cash flow also faced insolvency. As a result of this credit crisis, millions of Americans are facing financial stress and hardship. According to a survey by Thrive Global and Discover, 90% of Americans reported that money was a source of stress for them in 2023. About 2/3 of respondents reported feeling like they can't overcome the financial difficulties that are piling up, and 40% reported taking no steps to secure their financial future. Moreover, according to data from the Federal Reserve, the total household debt in the US reached $17, $1 trillion in the second quarter of 2023, an increase of $1.2 trillion from the previous year. The average household debt was $101,915 as of the end of 2022. The main components of household debt were mortgages, $11.14 trillion, student loans, $1.8 trillion, and auto loans, $1.4 trillion, credit cards, $1 trillion, and personal loans, $0.5 trillion. A combination of factors such as the COVID-19 pandemic, the inflation surge, the labour market disruption, and policy uncertainty has caused a credit crisis. The COVID-19 pandemic has resulted in widespread health and economic impacts such as increased medical expenses, reduced income, job loss, business closure, and lower consumer confidence. The inflation surge has eroded the purchasing power of consumers and increased the cost of living, especially for essential goods and services such as food, housing, healthcare, and education. The labour market disruption has created a mismatch between the supply and demand of workers, leading to labour shortages in some sectors and unemployment in others. The policy uncertainty has created confusion and anxiety among consumers and businesses about the future direction of the economy and the government's actions to address the crisis. Financial stress is a significant factor that can have a detrimental effect on your health in several ways. It can lead to chronic stress that can affect your mood, mental health, sleep, heart health, and more. When you are financially stressed, it can lead to insomnia or other sleep difficulties, which can leave you tossing and turning at night, worrying about unpaid bills or a loss of income. Stress can also disrupt your appetite, causing you to overeat or skip meals to save money, which can lead to weight loss or gain. Financial stress can also make you feel depressed, helpless, worthless, or guilty, leading to reduced interest in activities that you used to enjoy. Furthermore, financial stress can also make you feel nervous, restless, irritable, or fearful, and can cause panic attacks or phobias. It can also make you withdraw from social activities or relationships that provide support and comfort, and you can make you engage in unhealthy coping behaviors such as smoking, drinking, gambling, or overspending. Apart from mental health problems, financial stress can also lead to physical problems. It can weaken your immune system and make you more susceptible to infections or illnesses. It can also increase your blood pressure and cholesterol levels, raising your risk of heart disease or stroke. Therefore, managing your finances well is vital to avoid financial stress, and it can help you maintain a healthy life, both mentally and physically. These health effects can be very serious and even life-threatening. According to a study by researchers at Northwestern University, people who reported high levels of financial stress had 13 times higher risk of having a heart attack than those who reported low levels of financial stress. Another study by researchers at Columbia University found that people who experienced foreclosure during the 2008 financial crisis had a 22% higher risk of dying from any cause other than those who did not experience foreclosure. So what can you do to cope with the financial stress and protect your health? Here are some tips that may help. seek professional help. If you are struggling with debt or other financial problems, don't hesitate to reach out to a financial counselor or planner who can help you create a realistic budget and debt repayment plan. You can also contact your creditors or lenders and ask for hardship assistance or payment options that suit your situation. If you are suffering from depression, anxiety, or other mental health issues, don't be afraid to seek help from a therapist or a counselor who can provide you with emotional support and coping strategies. You can also call the National Suicide Prevention Lifeline at 1-800-273-8255 if you're feeling suicidal or in crisis. Build an emergency fund. Having some savings set aside for unexpected expenses or emergencies can reduce your financial stress and give you a sense of security. Ideally, it would be best if you aim to save at least 3 to 6 months' worth of living expenses in a high-yield savings account or a money market fund. You can start by saving a small amount each month, such as $50, $100, and gradually increase it as your income and expenses allow. You can also use apps or tools that automate your savings or round up your purchases and transfer the difference to your savings account. Invest in your future. Investing is not only a way to grow your wealth over time, but also to achieve your financial goals and dreams. Whether you want to buy a house, start a business, retire comfortably, or travel the world, investing can help you get there faster and easier. You can start by opening an individual retirement account, IRA, or a 401k plan if your employer offers one, and contribute as much as you can afford. You can also open a brokerage account and invest in low-cost index funds or exchange-traded ETFs that track the performance of the stock market or other asset classes. You can use online platforms or apps that make investing simple and accessible, such as Ellevest, which is designed specifically for women and offer personalized investment portfolios based on your goals, risk tolerance, and timeline. Practice self-care. Taking care of yourself is not selfish, it's essential for your health and well-being. Make sure you get enough sleep, eat a balanced diet, exercise regularly, drink plenty of water, and avoid smoking, drinking, and using drugs. You can also practice relaxation techniques such as deep breathing, meditation, yoga, or massage to reduce your stress levels and calm your mind. Seek social support. You are not alone in facing financial stress. Many people are going through the same challenges and difficulties as you are. You can find comfort and strength in sharing your feelings and experiences with others who understand and care about you. You can also seek advice or guidance from people who have overcome similar problems or achieved financial success. We hope this video has helped you understand why millions of Americans will die from the credit crisis this winter and what you can do to cope with financial stress and protect your health. Remember, money is not everything, but it is important for your well-being. By taking action to improve your financial situation and reduce your stress levels, you can also improve your physical and mental health and live a happier and healthier life. Thank you for watching this video. If you found it helpful, please give it a thumbs up and share it with your friends. If you have any questions or comments, please leave them below. And don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more videos like this. See you next time.